Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, we're back. So yeah. So I've been doing some reading, some research, and it's looking weird, y'all. It's looking weird. So yeah, iPro earlier was right. The G7 is not something it's not something you should use without a warranty. Like you gotta buy it somewhere with a warranty because I've only had one GameSir controller and it's crapped out on me. so, so the search for the controller continues because I don't think I'm gonna buy the GameSir because of how much it costs. You know what I'm saying? So something that I'm thinking, stick lag dongle. Yeah, so I be looking here. You know, I be looking here, right? I got it right now in order of stick latency by the dongle. So the lowest is first. What the fuck? Where's the oh shit, that's way down there. Okay. This is a very interesting controller right here. I don't know where you get this thing, but it's got very low latency everywhere, man. Low latency wired, low latency dongle. I gotta look this up. FPS gamepad controller. Okay. 115 American dollars, yo. I think this is gonna be the next one I try, yo. It's got better 3.47, 3.51, 356, 354. So yeah, this has been out longer than this. I've been looking at this controller for a while and I know where to get it. That's the thing about the this thing. I don't know where to get it. It looks like I see people on Reddit talking about it. January 28th, 2026, January 26th, February. So that's really weird. It's like the only place you could buy this thing is. Oh, you can only buy it in like Asia. Saudi Arabia. That's crazy. I wonder. Hmm. Let me see that again, man. Australia, Argentina, Brazil. No USA. There's no USA or Canada on here. That's insane. Okay, it says AliExpress. Let me see, yo. Let me see. I think I already looked here. I couldn't find the F1. Absolutely insane. So this is, I think, honestly, I think this is the move right here. Like, what is this thing? There's no verification on it whatsoever. I'm gonna look for that thing. Huh. It looks like there's a board you can buy, so you can make that thing. That's very interesting. So it's arguable I could plug that thing into any controller. Yeah, development board. Interesting. $8,000 polling. That's a rock solid. What is this thing, man? That's a very look at this. Look at the design. Two sticks, right? And then probably like a D-pad and buttons. That's a very interesting design. Don't you think? Okay, so this thing is not bad. I think this thing has a very interesting looking D-pad. Excuse me. D-pad. You know, they got this thing called last score or latency score. What's weird is they don't have a way to sort by that score. Like, what the hell's that thing? But yeah, 8-bit do Ultimate 2C Ultimate 2.4G. What's that? What do I got? Button lag. Wired. These things are all really good. Here's my controller that died. So it's interesting, like these are pretty low on the list, as well as this. For wired button lag. Vader 5 Pro. Like they're way down the list, but what it comes down to is wired button push transmission is very easy. All controllers, even shitty cheap ones, they can all do it. But they can't all do stick lag very well, even if they're wired. This and this. Those are things that I've been looking at. This. Very interesting. I didn't think this would be that high. Ooh. I gotta look this thing up. So this is wired. This is a wired controller. Excuse me. I'm gonna look that up real quick. This is probably available. How do you say it? Tegan Alright, so Game Search Tegan Lite. It's a $30 controller. It looks exactly like a PlayStation controller. What's the difference here? There's one that's available for $29.99 and one that's available $35.79. Android, iOS. A plus rating here. Numbers are all really good. Okay. Okay. Well, that's very interesting. 1.92. So it ties this 2.82. 5.12. So this is better than the GameSir, like wired. Both Hall effect. I do prefer TMR, but if it's wired, it doesn't really matter. Part of the reason I like TMR is battery life. TMR controllers use less battery than Hall effect. Okay, so if we're going to be honest with you guys, I think this controller, like a lot of these other controllers, like all the controllers, basically all the controllers better than this controller, like this and this, right, are damn expensive. So these are the only two controllers that are like head and shoulders better than this wirelessly. But they're also a lot better wired. Okay. This can completely compete with this, but it's only wired. This is like 20 Canadian dollars cheaper than this. And this is like at least 20 to 50 to $70 cheaper than this. I'm pretty sure I could buy two of these for one of these. 0.69, 1.92. So this, all right. You know what? This is very interesting. I really don't know what to do, guys. I will say this. I'm very interested in this. Like, where can I find one of those? That's the question. Is it with the mattress? Hey, what's up, RM? I'll message you my address when we work out a good time of day. Pick up on Monday. All right. Yeah, so this controller here I'm looking for. Bro, what up, bro? Yeah, you're right. I can't buy GameSir controllers without the warranty. Hell, I don't think you should buy any of these controllers without the warranty. You know, like these Chinese controllers and shit. And to be honest with you, like the Sony controllers and the Microsoft controllers, man, they're the same shit. Yo, this controller is very interesting right here. So it's only wired. Yeah, so Amazon is the way to go. If you can't get it on Amazon, it's almost not worth it. Because what? You're going to order it on AliExpress, wait a month, get it. If it breaks, you got to ship it to China. Bro, you're fucked. You might as well just garbage the thing. So this this is arguably better than this, but it's only wired. This is almost as good as this, but it can go wireless. This thing is fucking legendary. I just can't find it. We know this is legendary. You're telling me get the G7. So even though you ran into problems, what happened to your controller, if I may ask? This controller here, bro, the GameSir Tegenaria, like trigger stop is bust. That's right. Yeah, you told me. Yes. This controller is very interesting, bro. It looks like a regular PlayStation controller, like old school regular, like PlayStation 1. No, I guess 2, because PlayStation 1 didn't have analog sticks. But yo, the latency is super low. Super. Man, that my mic super low. Yeah, it wasn't picking up my S's. Like, it's crazy. Not super low like zeros. Like, but it's so cheap. That's the thing. This thing is $30. Like $30 Canadian. This is probably like a $25 American controller, bro. An A plus controller. So is this. Obviously G7 Pro. Where is the G7 Pro? Here. A plus wired, wireless B. That's shocking. You know what amazes me about GameSir? Look at this, bro. Look at this. Its Bluetooth connection is better than its Wi-Fi connection. So this is also true on the Cyclone 2. If you put it into Bluetooth Nintendo Switch mode, it's faster than any other wireless mode it has. This is the only controller, like GameSir is the only company I see that. It's crazy. Like, look at every other controller has terrible Bluetooth, bro. Look at the FlyDigi Apex 5, 22, almost 23 second or millisecond. .12. Yeah, so the Vader 5 Pro is a really good wireless controller. It's almost as good as wired. Yes, iPro. The basically what you shouldn't use is the dongle when it comes to this controller. If you want to be wireless, put it into Nintendo Switch Bluetooth mode. Otherwise, wired. And that goes for all GameSir controllers. You can see right here the difference, bro. Look at the stick latency on the dongle compared to Bluetooth. Yeah, if you're not going to be wired, you want to be Bluetooth. If you're wired, wired is best always. But you'd be surprised how little difference some controllers have between wired and wireless. So I'll show you one right now. So this is with the dongle. This is with wired. So number 1, number 2, right? Number 1 is this chunk right here. Number 2 is this chunk right here. So the dongle and the wired is pretty much the same. It's just a little lower on each. Well, it's weird, bro. Like, every controller is good at different things, right? So, personally, I think the best controller available overall, okay, is the brand new GameSir 8K. G7 8K. I believe this is the best controller you can own. Look, it's dongle stick latency 3.5, Bluetooth 3.45. 0.69 wired, right? That's stick latency, right? Button latency, 1.39 wired, 3.47 dongle, 3.58 Bluetooth. You don't get every stat like Bluetooth, dongle, and wired being impressive like this. This is the most impressive controller on the market right now. Now, I don't know what this controller is, but it's better. Its button latency is better, significantly on the dongle. Its stick latency is not better on the wired, but wireless, it's significantly better. So this is a very interesting controller. This thing is as good as that thing. It has the symmetrical analog layout like a PlayStation. So I don't know, bro. I'm just very like, what is that? I'm all fucking interested. But anyway, this is the best controller overall, 100%, 8K. But once you start factoring in price, that changes, bro. That changes because that's where like controllers like this, like overall, right? Your latency you're getting on this controller, there's a couple of things to take into account. Price, build quality, yo. Like the Vader 3 Pro, much older controller, it feels premium. Like it's all plastic, but it feels like really good plastic. You know what I'm saying? The Cyclone 2 is all plastic. My son has Nerf guns that feel like a better quality plastic than this. You know what I'm saying? So build quality makes the difference. It makes a difference, and it doesn't make a difference in like your performance like on a benchmark, but it'll make a difference in how you play over long periods of time. Yo, this. So, yo, that's what I'm saying. Yo, this here I'm thinking about buying. It's $30. It's wired only. It has arguably better performance than this controller wired. Yeah, bro. Is it 40 for you? It's 30 for me here. Damn. This, I think this is the play, bro. I honestly think it's the play. I'm gonna look it up again right now. Especially too, if you like these old controller styles. This is an old school controller style, bro. Yeah, bro. It's $40 for you? I don't think any of my information changed. Bro, damn it. It's too fucking bright. I gotta turn the brightness all the way down. Then you can see. Oh man. Yeah, $30, bro. But that looks like a good controller, man. Does it have any back buttons? That's what I want to know. How are you, Natural Born? Membrane analog triggers. Okay, that's not great. But they do got the Hall effect sticks. There's no pictures of the back. So anyway, it's a well functioning controller. Like it's got a lot of stuff, but it doesn't have all the premium stuff. So it doesn't have like trigger rumbles. It doesn't have. There are two back buttons? Good God. Good God. Let me just check here. Ooh, it's really nice. It's bigger than a regular circle the whole time. That's pretty impressive. That's a pretty big inner dead zone though. Oh no, it says none. It's got 0 inner dead zone. Okay, my bad. It plays everywhere here. That's good. Circle errors 8.2 because it's like straightened out at the end. That's all right. Hmm. It's got some tremor to it. That's okay though. Let's see. Trigger lock, no. Stick tension, no. Oh, there's no trigger lock. 2 paddles on the back. I feel like we'll break easy. This one? Are you guys checking out the pads while I'm checking them out? So I've been thinking about copping one of these. Now, these are not. Look, this is super incredible. This thing actually also, its Bluetooth performance is better than its dongle. But its wired performance is only just like slightly better than its like wireless performance. But look, wired A plus, wireless A plus. It scored a double A plus. And oh, see Nintendo Switch mode? They have Nintendo Switch mode wired and Bluetooth, and it scores terribly. So it has Switch mode, but it's terrible. But to be honest, the standard Switch controllers are terrible. They're actually worse than this. So it would feel a lot better than like a standard Switch controller, which is crazy. You're on DualSense, the regular or the Edge? I got a regular DualSense right here. It's a nice controller. It's a very nice controller. I really like the material, the plastic. It's so premium. It's so premium. This is the Fly Digi is almost as premium, but the PlayStation is just ultra premium. It just feels so good. And then you got the budget game, sir. The G7 Pro wheel way better. Oh shit. This thing feels like a cheap piece of plastic. Like I bet I should do it on stream one day. When I get a new controller, I might do this. I bet I could crush this in my hands. Like I could break this whole thing. Just squish it. Like it's listen. Oh, I don't know if you heard that, man. Like it just creaks and cracks. Like I feel like I could snap this thing in half, yo. Like no problem. Wired is way better. I I try to use as little wires as possible at all times. But like, here's a controller. Like, it's not that much worse. In fact, look, its stick latency is better on Bluetooth than wired. Not always, not on every test, but once in a while, its Bluetooth stick score is lower than plugged in. Not always, though. But you like, this is a controller right here, the Gully Kit TT Max, that is phenomenal in Bluetooth mode and thing there. I just got the raid. Ryan Oceros with the sub. Thank you so much for the sub. That's what that was. Oh, yeah, Oceros. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Yeah. Yeah. So Ceros, you'll have access to like a pay-per-view channel in my Discord.
I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Just so you know. So here's the thing. This thing costs a lot, yo. The TT Max is like $100 controller, right? If I'm gonna buy $100 controller, I'd probably just get this. You know what I'm saying? But if I want to buy something under $100, I think this is the move. Either this or this. Because I'm Canadian, everything costs more. I would highly recommend this, except I have to buy it from China. I don't like that. I want to buy it from Amazon. Like, I don't care if it's made in China and it comes from China. I don't care. So I want to buy it from Amazon, though, so that if I want to return it, I can return it. You know what I'm saying? So I might cop this because it's cheap. Oh, you can't see shit. I might cop the 8-bit do. The right one. I grabbed the wrong one. So I might grab this. This one. It's not super impressive, but it's good enough. Basically, I just, if I got an A, you know, it's got A plus wired. If I got an A on the wireless, I'm good. I'm not gonna notice a difference between 5 millisecond on the button and like 3.5 millisecond. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna notice that. I'm not gonna notice a 1.5 millisecond. Sorry, thousandth of a millisecond. No, millisecond. Yeah, the game of milliseconds is crazy, bro. Like, I think I'm too old now to notice milliseconds. You know what I'm saying? The controller search, bro. The controller search stream, bro. Are you going pro? I mean, technically I am already, bro. I'm a streamer. You know what I mean? I'm already a pro. People come and watch me play. That's pro shit. That's pro shit. Joining tournaments? Fuck, I don't know. I doubt it. Could you imagine I get a new controller and I'm just wicked? Then I'll join tournaments, bro. But yeah, no. I doubt it. Hey. I got tons of controllers precisely. So I got one, but it's the wrong one. Ready? I'll show it to you on this list. So the controller I got here, Ultimate 2C Bluetooth controller. You see what this says here? Ultimate 2C wireless controller. Well, is there a difference? So I'm scrolling. You see how far I'm scrolling, right? There's the controller I'm replacing. This is not what I'm trying to show you, but this is another example of just how goddamn terrible the naming scheme is of this controller. Here's the 8-bit Do Ultimate 2 wireless. Remember, we're looking for the Ultimate 2C Bluetooth. Okay, let's keep looking. This here is Gamesters Ultra Budget. This is cheaper than the Cyclone. I like it. Anyway, let's keep looking. Eight-bit Do Ultimate 3 mode. Oh, what's this? This is the 8-bit Do Ultimate 2 Bluetooth controller. Remember, we're looking for the 2C. 8-bit Do Ultimate Bluetooth. But you see what I'm saying? Like, even though I haven't found what I'm looking for yet, they're all named like what's that? 8-bit Do Ultimate C wired? Okay. I think I actually passed it somewhere. Look at this though. That's ridiculous. Hang on, let me show you some. Okay, look at the fucking names, bro. 8-bit Do Ultimate 2C, 8-bit Do Ultimate 2, 8-bit Do Pro 3, 8-bit Do Ultimate 3, Ultimate 2, Ultimate Bluetooth, Pro 2, HE, Pro 2, Ultimate Wired, Ultimate C Wired, Pro 2 Wired, Ultimate C 2.4G Wireless. You see this shit? They're all named the exact same thing. It's not even showing my controller. Is there a difference? I gotta check something right here. Or is this the right controller? Stick type Hall effect. Yeah. No, this is the wrong one. I'm telling you, there's no dongle on this. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. How is there anybody watching you look at a controller website for 45 minutes? I don't know. Have you been here that long? You want to play Undisputed, Mr. Chronic? Okay. I gotta fucking I gotta stop. This shit's driving me nuts too. Yeah, so this says it's for the Switch. That's the problem. We gotta find the one that's for Xbox. That's ultimately what this is all about, guys. Deuce with the raid. Thank you for the raid, my man. My man. I just spent like 45 minutes talking about controllers, bro. I got dudes in YouTube hating it. Slip God. Xbox controller's too hard for me to figure out. It feels weird. So what, you're used to a PlayStation controller? What up, Deuce? Like, I got them all. I got them all, yo. I got the PlayStation. You know, I got the Xbox. I got controllers on controllers. But I keep breaking them. So now I'm shopping for a new controller. And I got one. But it turns out it's the wrong one. So I've gone back to my old Vader 3. I got to check, I gotta learn something here, man. Okay. Compare with... There it is, 8BitDo Ultimate 2C Bluetooth. Look. Look at this. Ready? On the left, 8BitDo Ultimate 2C wireless. On the right, 8BitDo Ultimate 2C Bluetooth. Which one, Revan? And thank you, Revan, for taking part in the conversation, man. This asshole, Mars Chronic, thinks nobody's interested in this shit, man. How could you not be interested in this shit? Oh. How could you not be interested in this shit? You got the Ultimate 2. So these two that I'm looking at are actually the 2C. Oh, that's why it wasn't showing it to me. They didn't actually do the 8BitDo Ultimate 2C. They didn't actually do this controller. But look, cable latency from early benchmark 32 milliseconds on the Bluetooth version. I'm all about this shit, he says. I'm telling you. Wait a second. This one's saying it got paddles on the back? I swear, it doesn't even know what's going on. It says the Bluetooth latency is a little better. The stick resolution is way better. C wireless. Okay, yeah, they haven't finished the testing for this controller that I'm holding. But they've done some testing. And they got a really bad button latency on the cable, man. They might have just did a couple of tests and said, I'm done with it. Look, they do have some results here. Yeah, the Xbox, not the Switch. God damn it. I am not getting the Steam controller. Personally, I think the Steam controller looks really weird. You're right about that, Revan. It is more budget friendly. It also doesn't have buttons on the back, but it has better latency. It scores better in latency than the two regular Ultimate. I will show you right now. Ultimate 2 wireless. cable latency. 5.12 versus 7. So your controller has 7 millisecond latency. The 2C, 5. That's wired. The dongle, so Wi-Fi, your new controller has an 8 millisecond latency. The 2C has 5 millisecond. In fact, the dongle has the exact same latency as the cable for this controller. The 2C. Now, your Bluetooth latency is better. You got 3 millisecond advantage on Bluetooth latency. Everything about your controller other than the latency is better. Everything is better about yours. The sticks, the technology in the sticks are better. TMR, tunnel magnetoresistance, is better than Hall effect. Your battery will last longer because it's TMR instead of Hall effect. It's more accurate. That's why you have a stick resolution here of 10 bits versus the other controller only has 7 bits. TMR, what's the difference between Hall effect? So Hall effect is like the thing that measures its XY axis would be kind of like weights that are pushed away from the magnet when the magnet gets closer. So when you move the stick, it'll push away magnets in certain directions. So you're reading where those magnets are in order to determine what the XY value is. Tunnel magnetoresistance is doing the same thing, but instead of taking the measurement on the weights that are moving, it's taking the measurement of the magnetic force through a channel, thereby using a lot less power. There's no need to analyze weights. It's more about a direct analysis of electrical resistance and the direction. You can tell what direction it's going because the electrical resistance will be greater on one side than the other because of which way you're pressing. You see what I'm saying? So it's all done more efficiently. And because of its efficiency, using the same amount of power, you get a lot more accuracy. Yeah. So TMR is basically the next step or the evolution of Hall effect. Yeah, it's good. It's a technology worth, like, now that we've figured out TMR, there's no real reason to use Hall effect. Really. There just isn't. There's nothing Hall effect has that's more advantageous. Well, some of the things that we haven't got to test yet is durability. But one thing we know already is Hall effect, any version of it, is far more durable than using potentiometers. Potentiometers are actual mechanical things that rub and change, and that shit wears down over time. So the shit starts losing track of where it's supposed to be. That shit's normal. Yeah, look. In every version, the more premium Ultimate 2 has more latency than the budget 2C. There's a reason for that. Part of the reason is because how much more shit that controller has. So think about it from like a processing point of view, right? Yeah, you save a little bit of power on the TMR sticks versus Hall effect, But then you go jamming in, you got 2 new buttons on the back, you know, you got a chip put in there where you could store macros, you got you know, you got all this other shit, like you got trigger locks, you got all kinds of shit, right? That's like, kind of being coded into the little mini chip on the controller. All that's doing is adding noise to the signal transmission, because the cheaper controller will have the same chip. It just doesn't have to do as much thinking because you're not feeding it as much information. You see what I'm saying? So, like, that's the only reason the cheaper 8BitDo Ultimate 2, the cheaper version, has less latency, because the better version has and does more shit. It's crazy, yo. It's crazy. Anyway, you guys want to play some games, man? Let's play. I think that was a good little bit of research, man. We spent almost an hour researching, and I keep getting drawn back to the 8BitDo. I feel like that's gonna be the controller I cop, because it's got great latency scores. It doesn't have like super phenomenal top of the class type of scores, but it's got the kind of scores that, like, I don't know, man. Like, for the price, I think it's worth it. You know, you're not paying nearly as much as all the controllers that are better than that controller. You know what I'm saying? The other controllers are better, sure, but you're paying how much more? Is that worth it? You know? I don't know. What's up? Nobody wants to play? The Steam controller. See, the guy on YouTube asked me about the Steam controller. He's like, you're not getting the Steam controller? I don't know. It's weird. I think it looks weird. Its performance isn't like world class either. Its polling rate is absolutely horrible. It's like 250. So I don't know. I'm not really all that interested in the Steam controller. Like, the Steam controller, I don't even know what those little pads on the bottom are for. What are those things? Touch pads? Wait, I gotta go look at that again. Like, it's got a D-pad. It's got 2 analog sticks. It's got buttons. So what are those D-pads for? Yeah, bro. Or what are those flat pads underneath the analog sticks for? You know? Are those good? Do they do something? It's all a mystery to me. Oops. Shit. Okay, let's get this. Best way to juke? What what you mean? What do you mean best way? I don't get that. It's all about timing, really, right? Oh, what's the other wheel? I was doing like game modes, but I never fully fleshed it out. But we got under 85, 1.5 damage, 10 round, 1.5 time, 8 round, 1 time, 12 round, 2 time, all kinds of things. But I didn't fully flesh that out yet, so that's not ready for prime time. That's a little something I'm working on, right? Just trying to make it a little bit more interesting here and there, you know? Yeah, we're not ready for that. We're not ready for that. I think this Fly Digi, like, so the stick latency is terrible on this controller. Terrible. C grade. But the controller itself, I gotta give it to him, man. It's a nice controller, man. Like, it feels nice in the hand. Hey, what up, Nacho Barn? Yeah, it feels nice in the hand. It's lasted all this time, even though the battery started failing and it started fucking up the controller. I've removed the battery and now the controller's performing fine. And because it's wireless, its wireless performance is no different than its wired performance. So it's great. I'll just leave it on charger, flexible cable, and use it wirelessly. That's what I got going on right now. Pretty fucking awesome. So now I'm not in a huge rush to buy a controller, but I kind of do want to buy something soon because 30 milliseconds is a lot of fucking lag. That's not a little bit. And what's more, people don't know how much everything else is adding. So, like, how quick is your monitor? How much lag is on your monitor? Right? How fast is everything performing in your system? So, even if your controller's the best, your computer might not be giving you, you know, the latency that someone else's computer might be. So the controller's only doing so much. But every component that you can narrow down that latency, you're coming closer and closer to like real-time thoughts becoming action. You know what I'm saying? That's why I look at it. That's why I want as little latency as possible. Even though I'm not like a pro gamer or anything like that, I still want the lowest latency possible. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Koopa. I don't know if I can get this win, but we're going to try.
Red corner from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. Here is the renowned 4-division champion of the world, introducing Eric El Terrible Morales. Fighting out of the blue corner from Sydney, Australia, here is a
You've been losing? To who? I created somebody for career. I only played once through career when they first made it. And yeah, I created a guy. triple bup sent him into his own space world, man. Oh, I almost got him again. No. Whew. Master Sorbic, man, you are you new to the game? He's steel around? Nah, he kicked my ass. This guy's one of the best players in the world, bro. I'm lucky if I could win a round against this guy. Not long ago, and I'm going through career. Nice. You play against your little bro and your son. Nice, bro. I can't wait to play video games with my son. My son's only 4. I don't really want him playing too much video games this young. I just want him to get his focus. I gotta get him to learn how to focus first. Minus 15. It's very fun. That's amazing, bro. Is he good? It's crazy how like some kids are so good. Hey, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. He can stand and bang. Oh yeah, that's awesome, bro. Ooh, that hurt. Whew. The right is there for you all day. What? Power right hook or what? Oh, the straight? Fuck. Damn. Ah. Woo. Yes, master. That's what I like to see, bro. Nice. What? I'm gassed out.
Well, I said it last year. We're not here just to take part. We're here to take over.
What? I can't believe I missed all that. Like, what's going on here? What the fuck? Ah, you're hilarious. The hate watchers. I got a lot of them, yo. They just love watching people beat me. You know how it is. You got some sparring partners, they're wishing you success. You got other sparring partners, they just want to knock you out. Oh my god. Oh. Killer. I shouldn't have picked Morales. I never win with him, man. I'm not even losing on cuts this time like I usually do. Like, how do I miss that? What? Just jabs and straights. That's what I need to do. Less hooks and shit. I throw a hook and almost get power fucking shot it right there. Ooh. What? I hit him with those and then I get double countered. Oh my god. Billy Davies just a weird fighter to go against the general. He's good. He feels really good. Like when I use him, he feels really good to use. Clean animations, quick, not weak, not overly strong, but not weak, you know? How did I miss? Come on, man. I'm missing ridiculously, constantly. Look. Look at that. Oh my God. What? Absolutely, pro. You got next, bro. What? Oh, what the fuck, man? What? 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 What is going on? Like, how do I land the jab but miss the straight on a setup? Come on, man. Unbelievable.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? Get on.
Why doesn't that connect, man? Oh my God. That was nice. But fuck, man. I just wanted to hear that in slow motion. Yeah, man, great fight. It was getting crazy, bro. I was starting to miss more and more and more as the fight went on, bro. You saw it, bro. I don't know what it looked like on your screen. Like, was I close to you or not? Like, I'm fucking missing shit that's like regular. Like, I'm right in front of you. Is it the fighter? So, like, you could see it on your screen. Like, I'm right in front of you. I land the setup punch and then miss the next punch. You're guarding your stomach. You're right up in front of me. I throw the uppercut and he misses. Over and over again. It was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's he even throwing at? I don't know. I've always found Morales to be kind of weak. Like, he's never been a good pick for me. Maybe for other people, but never for me. I keep using him, though, because I liked him in real life. Unbelievable. 49%. %. I literally hit 70, 80% not long ago. I might even have a screenshot. Yeah, bro. Like, what the fuck is going on? How could I possibly miss that many punches? Y'all see what I do every time I play. Shit just doesn't make sense to me sometimes. Like, how could it be so... Like, how could I miss so many punches? When I fight Kingo, it's the same way. I often score 40-something, low 50%. It's like, how, bro? But, like, all throughout the fight, I'm sitting there complaining, like, how? Like, how am I missing that? How am I missing that, right? Like, I've played the game forever. Like, I know, like, some shit. Like, I know the reasons why some shit doesn't land. But even then, sometimes it's like, why isn't this landing? Why isn't this landing? Like, I get it. Sometimes, when you're in an exchange and they kind of win the exchange, your guy just starts missing until you reset. So, like, you got to get out of the pocket and come back in. Otherwise, he'll just continue missing. Even though the guy's right in front of you, not blocking, your guy will just swing and miss. So, like, I understand the game. I understand there's things that can cause you to start missing a lot. Like, but, like, that fight there with Coop, man, I'm throwing stuff that I don't see any reason why I'm missing. It's not like I've been hit. It's not like we're fucking... even in like a flirt, like he didn't even hit me. You know what I mean? Like, we're not even fighting really. We're just kind of prodding. So why am I constantly missing? And then everything he throws is a counter because I'm missing everything. It's like, what the fuck, bro? That's why net code is going to be make or break. Undisputed 2, bro. From what I understand, they've already got something pretty slick already up and running. So I am excited for Undisputed 2. See the netcode, see what they've done. I believe they've already built like the rollback netcode for like the basic like template boxer they did. They're doing it right this time. Like the order of things you're doing. Go ahead, yo. Pick your guy, pro. Oh, he's bringing Josh Taylor. I take this as a compliment, yo. I see him busting out Josh Taylor when like against people, you know, when he wants to win. This is who he busts out, yo. Nah, cause Josh Taylor's a natural southpaw. It ain't dark until you start doing things unnaturally. You know what I'm saying? All right, Josh Taylor, eh? I always lose with Corrales. You know what? Maybe I should just Amir Khan. Nah, I think Amir Khan's a little bit cheesy. Hey, Deadshot, you know what's weird? Like, I was just thinking about you, like, earlier today. Like, I was like, man, I haven't seen this guy in a while. Seeing Torres get knocked out by Sanchez proves that he was way too overhyped. That's the next big thing, and it was knockout of the year. Nice, bro. What, that was today? I don't think I saw that. Or did I? I don't know. I didn't get to watch them all.
This bout is
I only saw the last 3 fights. Like Usyk, the one before that, and then the one before that. What? Oh shit. Oh. got an itch. People keep seeing Torres stops and beats Aitama, and what Sanchez did proves that Aitama slaughters him, you know? Torres style would be good in the 80s. That lack of head movement, leaping in, it was a matter of time. Just like Anderson. I feel stuck in the mud. JT at lightweight ain't it. No, he ain't, bro. JT ain't it. I know exactly what you mean, stuck in the mud. Every time I use JT, I think that, man. Like, is he way slower than he used to be? Oh, shit. Ah. Yeah, it's his perk, bro. Okay. No, we got Jaron Ennis and Zayas next month in another. Yeah, bro, that's a good one. Who you got on that, man? I think Boots, personally. Oh, that was huge. Oh. Boots Ennis versus Xander Zayas. Who you got on that? You got Ennis by stoppage. That's huge. God damn it. Boots by UD. I think that too. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Coop. I think it goes down like 3% every punch, bro. Fuck. Ooh, that was huge. Oh my God. God damn. If you hate me now. What? Look at that. So I'm not hitting things I think I should hit. This guy hits me before the punch even comes out.
What? Look at that. So I'm not hitting things I think I should hit. This guy hits me before.
We're getting Aitama Hrgovic. Oh, shit. That's a good one. What do you think? Is Aitama... So Aitama's the number one... Like, he's ranked number one. WBO. He was like number 5 IBF or something. Oh, my God. It's over.
a 5 IBF or something. Oh my god.
Huge. Hey, if nobody else wants to play, I'm down to go again. But I have a feeling ASAP will probably want to play.
Kill everybody! I'm the champ, I'm the king, kill everyone! Ah!
Or Coop. I need to fight you guys. What, you're down after? Alright, yo. Pro, you want to go again or what? Itama's taking over after Usyk. I've seen him copy all of Usyk's tactics to get the stoppage against Franklin. He's also Slavic and he's from Slovakia. Oh, so he's like heavily inspired. I prefer dabs. Blinkers are more convenient, but I don't like the stuff inside. I don't like the stuff inside of Blinkies. You know, the shit's not supposed to be like so liquidy. Like, I guess there's oil, but like, look, remember oil? Like hash oil or whatever? I don't know what it was. Oil. Yo, man. That shit was strong as hell. Okay, you took Blinkies of that, you'd be Dunsky. So obviously, whatever's in the Blinky is diluting it enough to like make it like a lot and like really gummy that heats up around. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know if I trust the Blinkies, man. I also say that like I bought all kinds of Blinkies. They gave me headaches, bro. Like, I notice I don't do Blinkies, I don't get headaches. Like 1 or 2 Blinkies don't give me no headache. But if I take like 5, 6 Blinkies, I get a headache, bro. You know? Some people don't get that. I know, dude, he be puffing that shit all day. But doesn't affect him at all, you know?
This bout is...
That was huge. What the hell, Hash? Yo, Hash, man, what the hell's going on? I swear you just subbed like 2 days ago, bro. You need to. I need to check that shit, bro. What in the hell? Woo. Hey, Hash? I swear you just subbed a couple days ago, man. Thank you for the sub either way. God. Oh my God. Ooh. Oh my God. He just threw 2 power shots that he missed. I've been punching him the whole time. He just lands 1.
Oh my God.
What the fuck? Like, what am I getting countered on there, man? Come on now. Ooh. 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 What? Hey, he was punching me while I was going down, man. That's a penalty. Take a point from this fucker, man. This dirty fucker. This dirty Mexican. Yo. Who said that? Ecuadorian, as they say. Ah. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was huge. What? Who? The Ecuadorians are saying he's Ecuadorian? That's fucking hilarious, bro. Like he's Mexican, but he's Ecuadorian. Oh, boxing fans? Really? Is he? Woo. Dude's being IG comments swearing he's not Mexican. What the hell, bro? That's weird as fuck. Hey. Kill him dead. Dead he killed. I'm black, so he speaks Spanish. So he Hispanic to me. That's it. It's simple for you, bro. It's not complicated. You know what I mean? Why does everybody got to complicate everything? You know what I mean? He's Hispanic. Who cares what nationality he is, you know? What? Woo. Yo, I'm in here hanging with iPro, man. I am in here. Hanging with him. Oh, come on, man. The Shiraz fight was good. I did see that one, bro. That was a good fight. Oh, you thought it was a disappointment?
Oh, come on.
Well, the guy was a champ. Somebody got to beat him, right? What? Are you kidding me? Division is dead. No killers at 68 right now. I think Lester Martinez should get the rematch. And Bealey. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. The division's dead. Oh my God. Like, don't get me wrong, I love it. He's doing the whole... Oh my God. He's doing the whole... Oh my God, Benavidez right hook. I love it. But what the fuck, yo? It's fucking me up, man. No. Oh, I love it. That was awesome though there at the end. That was fucking cool. Because they're gassed out. That's what it should look like when they're gassed out, yo. Right there. The way we was doing it there, that's what it should look like. Honestly. What else is it supposed to look like, man? Yeah, watch. Bing. 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 Big shots. Power for power. Iglesias Shiraz. Well, that fight will come up, you know. That'll happen. Damn. Hey, I thought I did pretty good though. Hey, Pro, what do you think, bro? Pro, my fucking Tarver's not bad, eh? It needs a little work. I need to be cleaner with the power, land some more power. But hey, bro, my Tarver is pretty clean. I'm in there. Hanging. Just hanging out with you, bro. What time is it here? 1:30, man. We got one more in us. Let's go, he says. Let's go. We're going with the big boys, the biggest, baddest men on the planet. Cricket wants to make Bam Rodriguez versus Inoue at the end of the year. I hope it happens. I hope that happens, yo. Yeah. That would be, to me, that would be the biggest fight since Bivol Better Beef 1. Like, I'd be excited for it. Like, Better Beef Bivol 1. You did not. Bro, even a small bet would have paid big. Because it's like so specific. Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury at the end of the year. That'd be cool. This dude nasty. Yo, Deadshot's the guy, bro. Deadshot's the guy. You wanna, you know? Hold up. Let me just see something here. Should I do it? I'm gonna try it, man. I won 2,000 off Frank Sanchez stopping Torres in the second round. I changed my bet at the last second. I picked second round KO. I put $200 down and it got doubled. Fuck. That's good, bro. Taking it to the bars. Old man Roy. Old man Lewis. Senior citizens showing down after a few drinks. Damn, this was a mistake, man. Joe Louis is bigger than I thought. Old man strength. Here we go. Whew. Whew. Spell check bugging. But yeah, the guy be waiting for me and I'm still throwing first. You know I do, bro. You know I do. I ain't never scared. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh. Oh. Not good, man. Taking way too many body shots. Fuck. Oh no. Whew. Difficult, yo. Difficult. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Whew.
Focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep
You're coming a little bit late, Fahad. I'm getting off after this fight. You gotta get in here a little earlier than this. This is 1:30 in the morning for me. Oh my goodness. Fuck. Whew. No. What the hell? What the hell? Ah, yeah, that was a good fight, man. I was getting my butt kicked, getting beat up. I thought I was doing all right, but I was getting knocked down. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'd probably try to do that again someday if you ever wanted to do that. Fucking Joe Louis versus Roy. I'm not going to let you beat up the body so much next time. That was ridiculous. Yeah, you gassed me out super fast, bro. What the hell? You want to do Bud versus Sugar Ray? Who's Bud? You or me? Me? And you're Sugar Ray? Yeah, we gotta do these. We'll do these tomorrow, guys. My fucking my wife and kid, they're going to a Renaissance fair with Auntie, my wife's sister. So they're gonna go have fun. I'll be on tomorrow. We could run some fantasy fights, man. Bud, Sugar Ray, fucking Joe Louis, Roy Jones, all kinds of shit. Maltuya, nice to see you. Vaccine, nice to see you, bro. I gotta do something about this controller. This controller, it's all right, but I need fucking Usyk Ali. I can't do that. I can't fight Ali with Usyk. Maybe iPro Usyk or ASAP Usyk. I don't know how good ASAP is with Usyk. Yeah, Ali is. I can't fight against him with Usyk. I'm way better now though with southpaws than I used to be. Maybe I'll be good with Usyk if I use him. I have no idea. I am way better now with southpaws than I used to be, though. I used to be horrible with them. I never used them. I really haven't played much at heavyweight. Heavyweight is fun, bro. Usyk height makes him difficult to use. Yeah. The game makes it too easy to get away, move backwards. That's what makes it so hard for Usyk. But that's okay. You got to be slick. You got to make them come to you. Just be winning on the exchanges and then hold your ground. Only move forward when you've landed stuff. You know what I mean? Where it's like they kind of have to come forward, but now you're the one pressing forward, and it's like it throws them off the rhythm. You know what I mean? Things like that, little mind game strategies. I used to implement a lot more mind games and strategies when I played this game. Nowadays, I just brawl. I've been kind of trying to stay out of the brawl a little bit more nowadays, just for fun. But I always end up brawling, man, because that's what's fun. I love using Vladimir. There you go. Yeah, he's huge. But yeah, fun night, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. We're going to get out of here. Let me see who to raid to. What kind of stream you want to go to, guys? What kind of stream? I got all kinds. I follow all kinds of people. All kinds of people have come through and shown love, and I've followed them back. And we can always show them some love too. Let's go look. Let's go look at see who is live. There we go. All right. Let's see. Extreme Chaos is playing Call of Duty. Sometimes Call of Duty is fun to watch, you know? Especially when they're really good. What else we got going on here? Arc Raiders players. Sleepy. Arc Raiders, G Wavy. High Ride playing Valorant. Stay Smoking playing Madden. What you guys want to... I also follow Beast Boy from UFC. He's playing Marvel Rivals. BZ is racing. Nobody got no preference. Battlefield 6. No preference, everybody. All right, I'm gonna take you guys over to High Ride, man. High Ride playing Valorant. This is a high skill game, man. Let's see how he does. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. I hope you had fun tonight. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for the spars, everybody. I hope to see you guys next time. We'll be back tomorrow during the day. See you guys then. Honor, respect, integrity. Keep it 100. Mad love. Peace out, y'all. Thanks again for being here. I'll see you guys next time. These credits that are about to roll are from earlier stream and this stream. Peace, guys.